Good morning. We are back here, and for the rest of the story that we posted the other day, I'm actually in the same location as the other day, just a different point. A beautiful natural reserve in my hometown that so far resisted by the so-called civilization that is so civilized that are screwing up and fucking up and destroying all the environment. So I'm enjoying it until till it lasts. I I was in Kirkcaldy. I was still in Kirkcaldy, and I was forced to make a choice because I was suffering, I was stressed, and when you get to that point, you literally are left with two options: suffering or detach, accept the fate, and keep trying to keep your inner peace until it will pass and you will feel good again and things will flow well again, because at the end life is a will, and all it turns. The wheel of life, it's a well of peace, suffering, love, sadness, on and on and on, until the body die. And if you believe in reincarnation, we reincarnate in something else, or maybe the same being repeating the same shit over and over again. So I choose the option to detach from what I was worried to lose. I choose to don't focus on what made me feel sad. So I choose the option to go with the flow, to accept what it was, and to face the challenge, but without let them break badly my inner peace. And at the time, a work colleague recommended me to watch a beautiful movie, absolutely one of the best movie I watched, and one of the one that blew probably my mind, that for some reason I did not watch for a while, but everything happens for a reason. And in Kirkcaldy, while staying at my friend's place, decided that the time was right to watch the movie. The movie, it's called Cloud Atlas. It's inspired by a book with the same name, and it's literally, long story short, not gonna go into all the movie's details, but it's about a group of people that are connected to each other lifetime after lifetime, like being part of a soul group that every lifetime playing different roles, playing different genders, they keep connecting and trying to resolve unresolved business, and they move on life after life until what needs to be solved, it's solved. It's a beautiful movie because I think another aspect of the movie that maybe I did not think about it at the time, but actually think about now, it's that everything happens not in a linear way, like as we are made to believe that things happens, that it's linear, like you born, you grow old, die. But in the movie, all the people connected to each other basically pass from the past to the future, then back to the present, and then back to the future, and then back to the past, like if everything happens actually simultaneously, but that everything is connected, and anything's from the past, everything's that it's in the present, it's connected with something that happened in the past, and something that happens right now, it's connected with something that it's maybe happening in the past, but it's happening simultaneously in a parallel frequency. This is something that actually I was talking about with a friend the other night. I mean, if you are aware of parallel universe and the parallel realities, what they are, basically is the belief that everything's it's possible and everything is happening right now. Every possible outcomes is actually playing out right now in different reality that we cannot see, but that they are existing right now, and that are just on different frequencies. That's why we cannot see it. And I was reading this article, and I was talking with my friend. The article was explaining actually this parallel realities very well. It's like when we watch a movie, or when we watch something on TV or on the internet as well. We watch something and then we decide to move on another channel or on another video. Well, we cannot see the other channel anymore, or we cannot see the other video we were watching anymore, and we are, the moment we are on a different channel and different video, but in that moment that channel is still going on a different frequency. The video you were watching is still playing somewhere else in a different frequency. And the fact that we cannot see the channel and the video or the movie, it does not mean that it stopped existing. It's still existing on just some other plane of frequencies. So what if even our realities works in this way? It's like I made the decision to take the right path instead of the left, but there might be another, on the other frequency, there's still one other me that actually took the left. And based on people that believes that our parallel reality are affected by what we feel, that means that if I start to feel differently, it will make me skip realities. Just I won't be able to see it because I will just be vibrating to a different frequency. And based on my personal life experiences, I tend to believe it. I tend to believe it because I did experience certain things that were impossible to fix, and then changing my inner frequencies all of a sudden was easy solved. Or I'm aware that I'm sure I did read a thing in a certain way, or someone told me something in a certain way, or I had memory of something happened, but then over the months or over the days, over the years, I think about the memory and it turns out that wasn't as I remember, but I was sure that memory was there. So what that changed? Yes, we can think that my memory is playing tricks, or I did just skip frequency where I still retain the memory, but in the in the reality I skipped to, it does not exist anymore in that way, because my emotions and feelings led me to a different reality, a different frequency. So the movie is not about parallel reality, but it's about a soul group of people that are connected to each other lifetime after lifetime, and that what you do right now is going to affect the future, because we are all connected. Anything has a repercussion, and everything is like a pebble inside in a lake, or you throw in the water, that will create ripple effects. So definitely, the meaning of the movie is that we are connected. We probably have a group of people that we keep meet over and over again, and that what we do now will have an effect in future reincarnations. But if the new interpretation that actually I have just thought about it while talking about it, the movie, is that everything is happening simultaneously, past, present, and future. So everything that we do now, feel now, it's actually affecting immediately the different realities. So the movie was really meaningful, and again, it was connected to someone that I believe I had past lives together. Don't know how many, but I think we did. And this person again is this famous Korean woman that I felt connected, that I did try to forget at the time, and that seems like impossible to forget. Like if we were tied, we were connected each other from a red thread that keep us together lifetime after lifetime. Buongiorno, fratello.
Buongiorno.
So it's interesting because, especially now, after I came back from South Korea last year, where I experienced some time in a Buddhist temple, beautiful experience. And while there, I needed to see this woman for what I think was last time. Just I had the need to meet her again, and just end something that I felt has to end a long time ago. So we met, it was great, and I made a clear decision to move on from this person. But my last day in the temple, something interesting happened, and it was one of the monks came to me and gave me a red thread, a bracelet, something that is a red thread that you turn around your wrist as a bracelet. He told me that was blessed by the Dalai Lama, and he wanted to give it to me, to bless me. And it does. What is interesting about this red bracelet is because it is connected to the time I was in Kirkcaldy, because one day on my way to Edinburgh for work, and thinking about the movie I did watch the night before, and thinking about this Korean girl, I came across a picture, and the picture was two fingers tied, two fingers that were connected from a red thread that was tied on each hand finger, and there was the symbol of two souls connected at that. And the sentence that was written was beautiful, because it was saying, when two people are meant to be together, and when I mean to be meant to be together doesn't mean just meant to be together in a relationship. Meant to be together in a meaningful way, for the two people journey in that lifetime. So, but the sentence was saying this: when two people are connected to each other from this red thread, the thread can tangle, can bend, can stretch, and the two people can take different directions, different place, different countries. But if they're meant to be together, it will, eventually it will, because the thread cannot be cannot be broken, cannot be cut, cannot be untangled, untied, because that's what keep those two people together, lifetime after lifetime. And I just found that fascinating, because I always felt that me and this woman were connected meaningfully in this lifetime, and that's definitively it was. I don't know if it will be, but definitely it was, because the person I became, and the video I'm making, the story I'm talking about it, and the fact that I believe strongly that I became a better being than I was, it is because this fated meeting with this woman in New Zealand. And I always felt we were connected, and somehow, even if temporarily separated, we eventually ended up meeting again, because I felt that there was something invisible that connected us. And that's why I found it surprising and fascinating when I believed that it was done. I met her, and I could then finally move on, like mentally and spiritually, from this girl. And what I get as a gift from the monk, a red thread, the symbol of two souls connected to each other. Who knows? I don't know. I don't feel connected to this woman any longer. But as my existence exists apparently without my control, so if the program decided that we have to meet again, it will happen, regarding what I think I am now, or what the future might be. So there's gonna be another video, the last part, and yes, I wish you a wonderful day in this illusion that we call life.